All right, welcome to Study Ball as we get ready for Thanksgiving and all the things that we're thankful for, including 3 football games on Thanksgiving Day. One of the staples when I was growing up on Thanksgiving was watching the Dallas Cowboys play football. They were my favorite team growing up, America's team, being from Iowa. Didn't have our own pro sports or pro football team, so it was all about the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys having a really, really good year, although they've dropped 2 of their last 3 and haven't looked really, really good offensively in those 2 games. So I wanted to take a look at the Dallas Cowboys in their game last week against the Kansas City Chiefs. Everybody's asking, what went wrong? What was the problem with the Dallas Cowboys? Where do we point the finger in that particular game? Well, the beautiful thing about football is that it's the ultimate team sport. It takes everybody to win football games. I often say that's the worst thing about football as well, is that it's a team sport. It's not about one guy. It takes everybody on every given play to be successful. I looked at the Buffalo Bills a couple weeks ago and I talked about hidden yardage, opportunities that are missed within a game. Well, the Dallas Cowboys had plenty of missed opportunities against the Chiefs. They lose that game by 10 points. As we look at the tape today, you'll say to yourself, man, could these plays have made the difference and allowed them to win instead of lose? But that's the bottom line, is you have to execute. Every team is going to have a handful of plays every game where they don't execute. The higher that number gets, the less chance you have to win football games, especially against teams that are really, really good like the Kansas City Chiefs. So let's take a look at the tape of the Dallas Cowboys last week against that Kansas City team. Okay, so here we go. Early in the game, first pass of the game, I believe. And here we go. We got a little opportunity right here. Middle close, meaning one guy in the middle of the field, Michael Gallup, going to run what we call a sluggo, a little slant. And go right here. Does a nice job. Great move. Ends up getting the DB to fall down. What happens? Dak just misses the throw. Airmails the throw right off the bat. We always say to ourselves, you always wonder early in the game when there's a missed opportunity how success early can catapult a team to a better game. And you wonder, play like that right off the bat, first drive, does that change things for the Dallas Cowboys if Dak Prescott misses that one? Okay, so there's one that Dak wishes that he would have back. And always watching the film saying, man, gosh, I just can't miss that one. Okay, so was it Dak having a bad game? No, Dak had a few bad plays. All right, here's play right here, playing a little one cop, which means man, man, man. There's one guy in the middle playing cop, man, man, and safety back here. So on this particular play, we got a shallow route here. That cop defender ends up jumping it. They use up those guys right there. Dak does a nice job moving to a secondary guy. Throwing it to Brown right here. Boom, here's another big play opportunity. Got to make that catch. That's easy. You say, oh, there's a guy on him, but let's look at it from the back view. Nice read by Dak. We get this cop defender to chase right here. Boom, okay. Now I'm going to work to my end that comes up over the top of it. Slow it down. I mean, you got to make that catch. Every time. Got to make that catch. Great throw by Dak between his hands. Boom. There's another big play missed in this football game. Okay. Going back. Okay, so we got quarterback. We got a receiver. All right, this time we're going to have our left tackle right here, Steele, playing for Tyron Smith. He doesn't get out of his stance on the snap. I don't know, missed the snap count. Boom. Okay, that leads to a bad play. Okay, that's one thing. It leads to a bad play. The guy you're blocking, you get all messed up. You're going inside, should be going outside, all this stuff. Now Dak's got a guy running free at him. Okay, it's one thing if you just get a sack. Not only a sack, now we get a sack forced fumble, and the Chiefs pick it up inside the red zone. So here's another mistake, right? One little mistake. Yep, a sack would be one thing, but now it gets worst possible scenario, sack, fumble, recovery by the other team inside the red zone leading to points. All right, so we got it across the board right here. We got receivers, we got offensive line, we got quarterbacks. Everybody making their mistake. Okay, here's another one. Little play action, run a play we called horn, hitch, corner. All right, that's as open as it gets right there. Dak's got it. Dak makes this throw most of the time. Now he leaves it back behind. You could say, oh, maybe it should have been caught by CD. Okay, maybe. Then blame it on CD. Better throw out in front. You got another chunk play, another 20-yard gain. That's 3 20-yard gains we've seen already, and 1 sack fumble that we didn't have to have. Well, maybe that was Brown instead of, that was Brown again, not CD, but either way, another missed opportunity right there. Okay, here we go. We got what we call a blitz zero. Okay, so it's man, 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 man. Okay, and then they're going to overload. They're going to bring one more guy than we can block. We don't have enough blockers there. So you say to yourself, what do you got to do? Well, Dak's got to get the ball out of his hands quickly, but look at all these routes. Going vertical, not looking. Going vertical, not looking. Going vertical, not looking. Going vertical, not looking. So I'm going to have a free hitter coming at my quarterback right here. I've got nobody looking, what we call a hot throw. What's your hot throw right here? What's your hot throw? We love to have this guy peek right here. We come all this pressure. I got one-on-one. Just peek right there as you're coming off. I can put the ball on you. If not, we got a free hitter. Free hitter's coming. Hits Dak's hand. So who's this on? Is it on CD for not looking? Maybe that was his deal. Is it on Dak for not getting the ball out of his hands when there's a free hitter and letting the ball go early? Is this on the offense coordinator? Not giving Dak an easy throw to handle this pressure. Because you hit him right here hot, he's one-on-one. There's grass everywhere. Chance for another big play. But scheme doesn't give you an easy throw. You got to hold it and try to hit the go on the outside, or actually it looks like he's running a stop route here. Okay, he's running up here and stopping with a free hitter coming at him. We don't have that much time. Got to get the ball out of our hands. Who's it on? Receiver, Dak, coordinator, I don't know, but somebody makes a mistake here because you just can't do this and expect to make it work. Almost another interception, but a missed opportunity once again. All right, here we're just going to run a tight end screen, okay? We're going to set here on the defensive end. We're going to push him by, okay? And you're going to see it's man-to-man coverage. He's going to chase man. He's going to come down here with Cedric Wilson. He's going to block him man. Tyrann Mathieu right here has Dalton Schultz man-to-man. So what you tell your offensive line is, okay, we get a screen. He's going to take the end. You got nobody to block. Get up here and block his man. Go block his man. That's your job, is to get out in front of the screen and block his man. Collins right there is delayed. He's slow. We throw the screen. Look at this. If we get this guy blocked here, we got to block. Got this guy out of here. We got another guy coming. We got a free safety. I don't know how far this goes. Collins is late getting out on the screen. So the one guy left, the one guy we got to take care of, makes a tackle. You want to know why you lose football games? When you're in one-on-one situations, when there is one guy to beat, who makes that play? In this game, the Chiefs made that play over and over again. Now, could have been one-on-one with Schultz against Mathieu, but really, it should have been Collins blocking Mathieu, and we got another opportunity to get out the gate and make a big play. Instead, we settle for 3 yards. All right, now we've got a quad look. 1, 2, 3, 4 receivers up top. Okay, the Chiefs are going to have 1, 2, 3. This guy's going to come over and make the 4th guy there. So we got 4 on 4. What do we want to do in this situation? We're going to throw a quick one-step screen to CD Lamb. We're going to block here. We got to block here. We got to block here, and we got to make this guy chase us down from the backside. So we got a perfect look here. Dak's going to check based on the pressure. Another one of those blitz zeros. I'm going to throw the quick screen. Now here it is. Go block your guy. Who's going to win the block? Who's going to win the block? Who's going to win the block? And then CD's got to make his guy miss. Guy at the point of attack, Cedric Wilson, loses his block. Loses his one-on-one, you lose your one-on-one, CD Lamb picks up 1 yard in a situation where we got a perfect look right here if we do our job. But that one guy from the Chiefs beat that one guy from the Cowboys over and over and over and over again, which is what cost the Dallas Cowboys the win. All right, here we go. We got another blitz zero. One more guy than we can block. Man-to-man, 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 man-to-man. Nobody left outside of that. We're going to try to run a quick screen right here. One of these guys is going to block. We're going to release our tackle to go block the other guy. So again, watch this. We've got everything we want. Okay, Michael Gallup, go block your guy. Collins, you're going to go block your guy. Zeke, you got to run the screen. Run the screen, Zeke. You run the screen. You tell me how far it goes. Does that turn into a touchdown? I don't know, because we can get a touchdown all night. Zeke doesn't run the screen. Zeke comes off, he's running down the field, no idea what's going on. Dak's got to just throw it away. Another missed opportunity. One guy. Everybody else looks like they're doing their job here. One guy doesn't do their job. What happens? Win for the Chiefs. Okay? Jet sweep. Boom, right here. Catch the ball. Catch the ball, Wilson. Catch the ball. Okay, we block our guy there. Zeke, go block your guy there. Cedric Wilson, how far do you go? Do you walk in the end zone? I don't know, but it sure looks set up to me. That guy shoots. I go here. I go there. Opportunity. I don't know how far. One guy doesn't do his job. One guy doesn't catch the ball. Messes everything up. We lose yards on an easy opportunity right there to be successful. All right, back to Dak. Okay, so we've got a play that we call stick with the go. So we got a stick, a flat, and a go. This side, we got a double slant combination. All right, in my book, okay, so I've got a go. The safety's in position to take the go. I've got a flat. The corner's in a position to take the flat. I've got a stick. Yes, he can beat this linebacker, but the linebacker's right there to squeeze that stick and make it really hard. We get cover 2. We got 2 on one defender that's over there. We'd like to go to that side on double slant. So just watch it. We're going to come out here. We're going to throw the flat. Corner's going to come off and do his job. We're going to gain 3 yards instead of going to the backside. So not only do we get cover 2, we also have pressure off the backside. So there's the throw right there. That's where we want to go in cover 2. There you see it. We get it to Michael Gallup right here on time. I don't know how many yards we get. 19-9 was the score in this game. 19-9. Look at all the plays that they missed. Missed opportunities for the Dallas Cowboys to have big plays and possibly put points on the board. Okay, a lot of checking going on at the line of scrimmage. Come back. Then sometimes it gets into a situation where, okay, now it's man-to-man. We got man-to-man, 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 man-to-man. Somebody got to beat man-to-man. 2-man, 2 high safeties. Tough to cover, tough to pass against, but somebody got to separate. Somebody got to separate. You got to get across there. Separate. Separate for your quarterback. Lean on him. Separate for your quarterback. And you'll just see there's no separation here. There's nowhere to go. The pressure gets there too, but there's just no separation. Got to be able to win the one-on-one situations. Sometimes it's blocking. Sometimes it's getting them as offensive linemen, making sure you're winning the one-on-one battles. Sometimes it's one-to-one on the outside. Win the one-on-one battles. They don't win the battles up front. They don't win the battles down the field to make it easier on the quarterback and the offensive line. Another sack for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, here we go. Last one. We're going to motion outside. We're going to run a little screen to Zeke Elliott. Okay, we got the pressure. Everybody's coming. Perfect. We release him out here. Great. Look at this. Nobody except these 2 guys on this side of the field. Perfect for a screen. Okay? Clearing him out here. Dalton Schultz, your job. Go block him. Go block that guy. Understand where the ball is going. Okay? Understand I'm clearing him out, but the ball's going to go outside of me. At this point, jump outside. Get an offensive lineman out there. We get Zeke out there. Once again, look at this. Look at the opportunity. If we just block, and it's twofold. Once again, we beat the offensive line out there if we're a running back. So we beat the offensive line. We can't get that help that we need on the one guy. If I'm Dalton Schultz, I got to put myself in position to break down and block Thornhill right there. I missed that block. There it is. One-on-one once again. Running back, make him miss. Tight end, block him. Offensive lineman, get out in front. Get a piece of him. None of that happens. Thornhill comes up and stops what could be a giant play right here and makes it a 5-yard gain because the Chiefs over and over again won the one-on-one battles. So there it is. Football 101. Football in a nutshell. It's a team sport. You saw in the video, different guys took their turns of messing up, which cost the Dallas Cowboys opportunities to win that football game. Bunch of hidden yardage out there. A bunch of huge play opportunities out there. And you say, why? What happened to the Dallas Cowboys? Well, one time it was Dak. One time it might have been the offensive line. One time it was receiver. One time it was Zeke. Everybody took their turn. It's why it's so important as a team that you got to collectively come and do your job every single snap. Because all it takes is 1 or 2 snaps by this guy, 1 or 2 snaps by that guy, 1 or 2 snaps by this guy. All of a sudden we're talking about 15, 16, 17 different plays out of 60. 17 out of 60 is not a winning performance, and that's exactly what happened with the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of missed opportunities in this game as they get ready to take on the Raiders on Thanksgiving Day. This is what you have to clean up. We saw it a couple weeks ago against the Denver Broncos when they got blown out of the water. You have to play more consistently across the board. Everybody has to make their plays when they get an opportunity to do so.